Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for turning back in. Mail day. I use that for my thumbnail. Got a few things, 4 things here. I don't know what any of these are, and so I'm excited. I'm excited to dig in and see what's in here. Last night I was on Professor Sports Cards on his live stream. He's a very interesting guy. The live stream is very active, very lively. He had, I don't know, 125 to 150 people in there. And Greg was invited on. And Greg was nice enough to invite me to join him. And so I was up late last night. Had to snow blow because we got, I don't know, 6 inches of snow or so. And my neighbor borrowed my snowblower and blew out a shear pin on it at like 7 p.m. because he ran over the extension cord for his blow up, light up Santa Claus for his front yard. So I had to snow blow while missing a shear pin because I didn't have any shear pins and I wasn't going to go out at 7 p.m. And I was like, it'll be fine. But no, I blew another shear pin. So I had to go out this morning and buy some new shear pins, and I have to finish the snow blowing this afternoon. First item today is, I got to do something. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show a video. I'm going to add in another video because what it is, oh, look, you can see the refractor here. I wonder what I've done to make that happen. This is a 2003 Tim Wakefield blue refractor, numbered to 699. I love these early refractors. I talk about this so much, and they are going up on my wall. That is my second Wakefield. So I'm excited to add that one. And as always, they'll go in a penny sleever one touch. And I just ordered, I don't even know how much I spent, $80 at the penny sleever. Use my code JWH2025 for 10% off your first order. I love the penny sleever. I've 2 years they've been sponsoring me here, and I hope to continue that. Great products. Pennysleever.com. This is a weird one. Most of you won't appreciate this, but I am, as you know, a massive Celtics fan. Do not miss games. Last night during the Professor live stream, last week I set up a TV here in my office, so now, first time I've ever worked in a place that had a TV. For almost 6 years, I've worked from home most of the time, and I've just never had a TV near me. And so last night when I was sitting here, I had the Celtics on while I sat here and did the live stream. And so if you watch the live stream, you can often see me looking over, watching. I was paying attention, but it was actually easier for me to pay attention to Greg and Jason when I was watching the Celtics than I wasn't, because when I wasn't watching the Celtics, I was watching the chat. Because the chat's wildly entertaining. Anyway, what this is a Nimeish Kata. This one's not going to refract as well for some reason. I'll include a little video, but it is a blue prism rated rookie on-card autograph. And he is wildly underrated, Kata is. This one is marked Fragile.
Ah, Fragile. It must be Italian.
I believe this is Corey in Cream City. Yes. Haha. He writes, "Hey Mike, thought this would look great in your new office. Fun fact, Ortiz met his wife while playing in Appleton and has a vacation home in northern Wisconsin." I had no idea. That is a fun fact, Corey. Whoa. This is a David Ortiz Wisconsin Timber Rattlers bobblehead doll. That is going to look awesome in my office. This is fantastic. And yes, I take them out of the box. If that bothers you, I'm sorry, Corey. That's awesome. I'll get a picture of it up there on my bobblehead shelf. Thank you very much, Corey. I don't know who this is from yet, but it's a pretty big box, and it has album stickers, wax pack, and then we have some other wax packs here. 2024 Score or Treat. And then some 1989 Bowman packs, 2 of them. I don't think I had 89 Bowman packs, so that's awesome. This is what a mail day, or what the kids are calling Rackmas, random act of kindness for Christmas, I guess. This is a McFarlane Pedro Martinez, and if you look up there, I already have one, but it's different. So this is 2 things to add to my bobblehead McFarlane doll shelves. This is amazing. And no note yet. I haven't gotten to a note, but we've got a bunch of kind of oddities. We have a Giolito spring training road trip patch card, Lucas Giolito. We have a Roman Anthony. I did not have this. Topps Now call up. This is very cool. Big Roman Anthony guy. A couple of like Kyle Schwarber, David Ortiz. I'm not going to go through everything. There doesn't appear to be a note in this package, but it is from, obviously, a friend of the channel. And I just can't seem to figure out who it is. We have Topps sticker book and another Topps sticker album. It appears to be from somebody named Mike in New York, Staten Island, New York, but there's no note. That's just from the package. So if I missed a note somehow, but I don't think I did. So anyway, thank you, Mike. I've looked all over. I don't see a note anywhere. This was extremely generous, and greatly appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, so awesome mail day. Make sure you check out Professor Sports Cards Live from last night. If you've missed it, over the weekend, Sunday afternoon, I had a conversation with Dustin. Dustin and I had never talked before, which seems a little bit strange to me, I guess. We've exchanged some DMs on Instagram occasionally, but we'd never really talked. And so I invited him on after the snipe collapse, and he posted an apology video, which I thought was nice. I said, Dustin, come on my channel. Let's talk about it. And he came on, and he was very forthright. And I told him, I want to talk to you about Snipe and the collapse of Snipe and your promotion of them. And I want to talk about sponsorships. And I think this will be interesting for your viewers who either really love you or hate you to hear you talk about your sponsorships, because it's such a common talking point in his comments. And he came prepared to talk about it. In fact, there were a lot of things I planned on asking him that I didn't need to, because he just kind of said it. Just came right out and said, I know this might bother people, but here's why I do it. And I didn't even have to ask him. And I didn't send him. I would never send a pre-read of questions. That's just not how I work. I'm not going to give you a pre-read. I will tell you, I want to talk about this and this, but I'm not going to tell you what the questions are ahead of time. It was a really good conversation. I appreciated Dustin and his candor. So make sure you check that out. That's on Sports Card Clubhouse, YouTube, or podcast. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you all soon.